Hey everyone, this is Daryl from Daily Crypto Trade Signals, come to you live from Asia, guys. It is a great time to be alive, and we're going to be talking about a huge pump, absolutely huge pump is going to be coming again for Bitcoin, crypto, and Dogecoin out there, guys. So that is what we're going to be talking about. We're going to be covering some of the tips and tricks and the news out there. And guys, don't forget we got CPI data that is coming out. So probably by the time you're watching this, CPI data is going to be coming out. So we're going to be talking about my forecast, my impact CPI data is going to have on the crypto markets and on the broader market, guys. So we'll be talking about that and much more out there. So if you out there in YouTube land love this channel like I love you guys, and I want to say thank you for being on this journey, smash the likes, subscribe YB right now, and let's jump into content without any further delay. And remember, no, this is financial advice out there, guys. So what have I been doing today? I've been at the grind all day, just came back from work, and I thought I'd talk to you about, I think there's going to be a big pump, guys. Big pump coming very soon out there. Guys, do not forget to go back and watch all my other videos. This was a really good video. It's coming. Talks about what we could be seeing in terms of all-time highs coming in September, guys. So we could be seeing all-time highs coming in September according to one analyst prediction and one analyst technical model out there. So go back and watch that, guys. I appreciate it. So what's going on right now with the pre-markets out there? So remember, this is pre-recorded out there, guys. So guys, the pre-markets are looking pretty neutral out there. I think we're seeing that most of the pundits are waiting on the sidelines. They really want to see what is going to be happening to Bitcoin, what is going to be happening to crypto when the CPI data comes out. So everyone's just kind of like, in hold mode right now. So people are just holding on, guys. And in case you guys were sleeping under a rock, or you are trapped on Mars and just came back to planet Zod or planet Earth, guys, Bitcoin is over 30K right now. And this is the first time since June, guys. So this is very bullish, guys. Lots of bullishness happening out there. What's going on in terms of the total crypto market and crypto market cap right now? Dogecoin freaking 111, guys. So it's a great time to be alive, guys. And we are seeing right now that the total market cap right now is down about 1.36%. A little bit of profit taking. That's why we're seeing most of the markets down, because we're seeing a little bit of profit taking. We're seeing the Bitcoin dominance is at 47.5. That is interesting to understand, and what that means out there is that 47.5% of this 1.22 trillion is Bitcoin. Okay, so just make sure you understand that most of that is Bitcoin, guys. So that is what that's all about out there. So we're seeing that Bitcoin is down very slightly, just slightly right now, according to CoinMarketCap, just below $30,000. We're seeing Ethereum is down 2.38%, and you're going to see that right now most of the market cap is in Bitcoin. So you're going to see that any kind of move that Bitcoin does, it's going to have an amplified effect on the altcoins, because they're absolutely not in altcoin season right now. So that is why some people are worrying, like, oh, Bitcoin goes up and altcoins only go up a little bit. Well, it's all related to the dominance, guys. Look at that. 47.5% is the total amount of money in the market that is held by Bitcoin. And 18.85%, the balance of that is in Ethereum. So everything else is for the other altcoins out there, guys. So that's what that's all about, in case you're wondering what's going on. XRP going down, Cardano going down, and one of the reasons Cardano is going down is because Charles out there from ADA, he unveiled a bear statue out there, and he called it Mr. Claw out there. And a lot of people was Charles kind of like telegraphing that the market's going to go down, or Cardano is going to tank, or is going to have some problems out there? So a lot of people, there's a bit of a run on Cardano because of that. Come on, Charles, don't spook the market. Absolutely don't spook the market. We're seeing Dogecoin right now is still above 8 cents, so that is not too bad. I mean, I'd like to see Dogecoin being much higher. I'd like to see Dogecoin being over 8.5 cents right now. That's what I like to see, because I still think that my target of 10 cents is still intact, guys. Still intact at this point. Hopefully I get there. If I don't get there, don't get it, and I'm wrong, don't beat me up, guys. There's a lot of variables out there that I don't have control over that can impact the price, guys. So that is what that's all about. Shiba Inu is also down as well. Let's take a look at what's going on. BTC, itty bitty baby, is just it went into this blue box here. This is the blue box of love. We did get rejected at the blue box of love level, but if we see our upward trending line on the daily, we're still looking pretty good, guys. And if we turn on the predator, the predator indicator from Decent Trader, you can find the link below. It's looking good, guys. It's still looking pretty good from that perspective, and that means I believe that we're going to see more pumpage coming, guys. And I believe there's going to be a huge pump coming in soon again, guys. We're seeing the market a little bit flat because people are anticipating CPI data. We're going to be talking about CPI in a second, give you my forecast. We're seeing that DXY is going down, but I need the DXY to go into this zone, and that is going to actually help push the cryptos to be very, very bullish. We're seeing that yesterday the S&P was down. We're seeing that right now Ethereum has broken down below my blue line. So this is a bit of, it looks like the bears are taking over. The angry bear, maybe it's Charles Hoskins, Mr. Claw out there, who's taking all of Ethereum. So we'll have to keep an eye on that. We do have the 20-day EMA, which is still looking pretty lovely jubbly. If we can stay above that, then we will just trend up, guys. We will trend, and we eventually will hit 2K out there, guys. So let's take a look at update. This is the rate monitor tool out there. And if you're wondering where you can get this, you go to investing.com, central banks /Fed rate monitor out there. We got 3 weeks, 3 weeks left, and 75% are saying 25 basis points. I think this is a mistake, a freaking mistake by Jeremy Powell. What do you guys think? You think that 25 basis points is a mistake? Tell me what you think. So let's jump in, guys. Let's absolutely jump into it. So, Bitcoin, altcoins, and stock market are facing CPI data released today. So we have seen that expect some volatility. Last 3 times we saw price correction days before the event, a pre-release peak, and then a sharp post-data release drop. Okay, so 2 out of 3 times there was a V-shaped recovery. So guys, either way, it won't be boring. So we saw that in January 2023, we did see 15 minutes before the CPI data, we did see a tank, but a nice recovery. In February, guys, February 2023, we saw a downward pressure, and then we saw a nice V-shaped recovery, guys. So in March, we saw pretty much it just went kind of down right now. So we're seeing that pre-market. So we're seeing that overall CPI data pattern. We see pre-market peak, then we have a sharp drop, and V-shaped recovery, then a peak. So as you guys know, is that the planned CPI data that they're forecasting to come out with is 5.1. So if the CPI data comes out in line, and remember the Fed likes this tool, likes CPI data, and that kind of gives them insight as to how they're doing with inflation. So if this is lower than 5.1, like 5.0, 4.9, we're going to see one heck of a pump, guys. One heck of a pump for broader markets, one heck of a pump for the crypto markets. However, if we come in neutral, like exactly on target, you'll probably see a slight dump for Bitcoin and most of cryptocurrencies. If we come in hotter than 5.1, we will see the crypto markets tank, guys. And where do I see Bitcoin going if we do go down to that level? I think that we'll see some support around about 27.3. So expect us going down to 27.3 if we get some bad data coming out there. So that's what I'm thinking, guys. Absolutely what I'm thinking out there. But others are saying Bitcoin about to run to all-time highs quicker than expected. And this is kind of a thesis, and he says that traders are likely to be putting too much emphasis on Bitcoin halving, which is slated for April. Almost a year from now, we're going to have the Bitcoin halving, guys. So Bitcoin halving, take a look. Let's refresh that. Bitcoin halving right now is less than a year away, ladies and gentlemen. So that is pretty good. So, but this analyst, he's saying that traders are likely putting too much emphasis on Bitcoin halving, which is slated for April of next year and has historically coincided with Bitcoin market cycles. But what they're saying is the collapse from 30K was triggered by unprecedented wave of black swan events caused by liquidations, panic selling, and all that kind of stuff. So, and let everyone who panic sold comfortably take the time and reload for the ride to 70K. So he's kind of postulating out there that, prior to all of we had the Luna crash here, we had the FTX crash. Prior to that, BTC was around about $30,000, and he's postulating that if we didn't have these black swan events, Bitcoin would have stayed at 30,000 and gone up. So what he's kind of forecasting out there, let me just move my face out of the way. He's kind of forecasting that we could definitely go parabolic, and we could reach about $134,000 out there. So that's what he's saying. Another scenario is more likely that we'll go up to around about 40,000. We'll go down sideways, and then we'll go back down, and we'll probably retest around about the $28,000 level, and then from there we'll go up. I'm more inclined to go with this one, so that's why what I will be doing is if and when Bitcoin goes up to around about this $45,000 level, I'm going to be taking some off the top. I'm going to be taking some profits. Then I will wait for this dip back down to around about 36K, and then I will go up. If you're wondering why I'm leaning over, looking down, I lost my glasses. Okay, and these are not my glasses, but they're helping, so I can't see the charts. So I need to lean into the computer. So if you're seeing close up of OG's face, tell the kids to look away. Look away, kids. Look away. It's a scary OG out there, guys. Smash the like. And my voice is still not 100% back. Now, we have another model here as well. This model, perhaps one of the most reliable that's been developed, says that we could be seeing Bitcoin all-time high in September, and we could be seeing $75,000. Pow! Dogecoin 111, guys. And don't forget, I'm tapping on your head. If you're watching this in YouTube land, can you feel my finger tapping on your head to remind you to smash the likes? Because some of you are suffering from smash the like avoidance syndrome. Some of you are suffering from a comment avoidance syndrome, guys. Smash the likes, comment right now. I was saying another word. And the alien wants you to comment, guys. So comment up a storm. I appreciate it. What else is coming in? We're seeing, guys, do not sleep on Bitcoin. Absolutely do not freaking sleep on Bitcoin, because we've seen year to date right now. We're seeing that Bitcoin is up 82%. NASDAQ is only up 20%. Gold is up 9%. S&P, ladies and gents, up 7%. Silver, Wilver is only up 4%. Oil up 4%. Real estate is at 0.25%, and the U.S. Treasury is at 2%. So if you sleep on Bitcoin, you're going to regret it. I mean, the OG today, I bought some freaking Bitcoin today. I just pulled the trigger. Pow! I've been accumulating, buying Bitcoin almost daily right now. Almost daily. I'm putting in buying Bitcoin daily right now because I don't want to miss the bottoms, and I cannot time the tops. So I'm buying, guys. I'm absolutely buying like a madman. Looks like also too, Elon Musk is reportedly buying thousands of GPUs for Twitter AI project. And what Elon Musk wants to do, he wants to use AI to detect and highlight manipulation of public opinion. So he wants to use it to catch bots and manipulation of this platform. So he said, and I paraphrase, in months ahead, we will use AI to detect and highlight manipulation of public opinion on this platform. Let's see what the psychops cats drags in. So remember, Elon Musk, he's also pretty scared of AI, but it's kind of interesting that he's going to revert to AI to catch bots and people who are trying to destroy his platform out there. So that's kind of interesting. And he bought a ton of GPUs. Maybe he's going to also do some Dogecoin mining. Maybe. Let's see, guys. Let's absolutely see if what's going to happen, guys. So let's take a look at the leverage apezoids out there. We're seeing about $98 million of wreckage out there. Last 24 hours, seeing the top coins that are being leveraged is Biddy, Ethereum, Solana, and the Doge. People are still interested in Doge because it's still shorting it. But if you're shorting it, all I gotta say is, you're gonna lose your shirt. You're gonna get wreckety, work out there, and you're gonna be crying home to mommy. And you know what that's all about. So we're seeing that 70% of the leverage positions are longs right now. So of course, at 70%, we're definitely going to be seeing the market makers. They're not gonna let people make money. If you got 70% of all the leverage traders are long, you don't think that the market makers are going to dump some Bitcoin on the market? There's going to be a freaking Hunter Wick to the downside. Then we're going to see some total wreckage out there, and all these longs are going to get wiped out. Okay, so that's what's going on. So as soon as the longs get wiped out from the market makers, Hunter Wick time, you're going to see that Bitcoin is going to pop. Bitcoin is pumping, and there is a huge pump is about to come, guys. A huge freaking pump is going to come. And if we get the CPI data coming in, pow, right at you, and it's coming in lower than 5.1%, boom chakalaka, smash the likes for the OG, smash the likes for the alien, and smash those likes for Dino, the Dino Masor right here. I love it. Let's get it, guys. So we're going to be doing all that beautiful stuff out there. So interesting out there, guys. What else we got coming in? I thought this is kind of interesting. This is Tim Cramer, the inverse Cramer. And this is something that he said 1 month ago, okay? So Bitcoin is up 24% since Jim Cramer opened up his trap, okay? So let's listen to my friend, the world's most famous snowflaker out there, Jim Cramer. Let's get it. Jimmy boy. Jimmy boy's in town.
Bitcoin went up today, and I could argue that now it can't even be held in banks. Bitcoin's a strange animal. I will say point blank, I think it's being manipulated up. It was being manipulated the whole time by Sam Bankman-Fried. So please don't assume, therefore, that it's not still being manipulated. And I would sell my Bitcoin right into this rally. And believe me, I had been a believer one time in Bitcoin. Not here, not now. Bitcoin went up today.
So if you'd sold your Bitcoin about a month ago, when he told you to sell, okay, so this is, today we're at the 12th, so let's go all the way back to March 12th, right? January, March, April, right? Let's go back to about March 12th. There it is. So if you'd have sold your Bitcoin when Jim Cramer said it, okay, and you sold it to low, how much would you have lost out? You would have lost out 50%. So if you had listened to Jimmy boy, and sold at 20,000 on the bottom of this wick, you would have lost 50% from the bottom of this wick to where we are right now. So 50%, sayonara, bye-bye. So all I gotta say is when it comes to the Cramer, Waymer, my friend, your friend, do the exact opposite of Jimmy Boy. He is a good indicator. Just do the opposite. I talked about that ADA price dips after Cardano co-founder unveils his bear statue. The bear statue kind of looked like that, and he called it Mr. Claus. And that's what happened. I don't know what he was doing. Who knows? You know, Charles is a bit of he's interesting. That's all I gotta say. Looks like Bitcoin remains on course for 34,000 as the bullish megaphone pattern continues to dictate Bitcoin's trajectory. Once again, bullish. Don't sleep on Bitcoin, guys. If you do that, bull market is starting, guys and gals out there. Guys, let's take a look at the crypto daily trade signal portfolio. We are down right now $136 right now for our crypto daily trade signal portfolio. The link is down there. Go check that out, guys. What else is coming in right now? We're seeing that Bitcoin cycles are like clockwork. We saw that at 539 days, we had an upside of 39%. From here, we had an upside 32% and 392 days, 29%, guys. So we're right here. Looks like we could be climbing pre-halving bull run, guys. We're seeing a pre-halving bull run. And a lot of people, like I said, we are or could expect multi-highs before, in advance of the halving, guys. So that would be interesting. That would be the first time it happened to Bitcoin, by the way, in case you're wondering. So also, it looks like Gaussian channel higher bands plays an important role in putting Bitcoin up from underwater. So it's going to be pulling, and we're seeing that Bitcoin is about to break out of this gossamer channel out there, and that is pretty bullish news out there. Also, Bitcoin is right now officially in the optimism range, guys. So right now we're seeing that Bitcoin is just flipped into optimism, and this is cool, guys, because when we have optimism, this is when we're going to get retail Nancy, retail Joe out there ape in to Bitcoin, and that's going to create some FOMO, and that's going to create those FOMO rockets blasting off, and it's going to take a Bitcoin to the moon, guys. So, and then Bitcoin's going to, and Dogecoin's going to go up, guys.